Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Well, that's what happened to all those antlers. I had 4 antlers. There's some other antler bits in there too that from previous projects. But anyway, I cut it all up, and this is what I've done with them. Turn them into bits and pieces. So those couple there was a few that were from previous leftover bits. As I said, I don't waste any of this stuff because it can all be used. But I turned most of them into toggles. So just drilled holes in them, cut them off and cleaned up the edges, cut holes in them so I can put them onto things. This is what I use them for. I think it looks really classy, putting it onto a piece of, like a pouch. It's one of my pouches that I've made, and then put it on there. This is my tinderbox pouch. So put it as a cinch, and then put a couple of bits on the bottom there as a big detail work on my walking stick. Just some more details with some titanium beads. I really like it to do this sort of thing. Again, more. That's my magnifying glass pouch. Again, just put it on as that, and then more, because that way it stops it from coming through there. So this is a really good way of using it as a cinch up. But that just works out. I'm going to use these bits, the crowns. I'm going to drill a hole in them and then just might add them as a dangler sort of bits. I don't really know what else to do with those bits. These ones obviously will work out as these sort of cinches on there. The buttons. So I've drilled holes in them. I haven't drilled that one yet, but these will be buttons or for that sort of thing. Yeah, so got lots of bits now. Those are again for that sort of thing. But yeah, it turned out really well. I've got a fair bit now, all the detail bits. I'm thinking I might leave that piece whole. I don't know what I'm going to do with that bit yet, or I could cut it up for this sort of thing. I was actually thinking I might use that for a striker plate, because that's thick enough. That was one bit off for another piece off for a striker, but it'd be only a tiny little one. I don't know yet. It could be. I don't know. But as I said, I don't waste any of this stuff because it is quite expensive to buy for me, but and it's such a wonderful resource. I cut a little piece of tine off. I don't know what I'm going to do that. I could drill a tiny little hole through and just add it on as a detail work. As I said, I don't throw any of it away. Another piece cut off there somewhere. Yeah, again, I might drill holes that way through it and just have it as a cinch or something. But yeah, this one was a piece broke off, I think. So I cleaned it all up, and it's got one hole in it. So yeah, again. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the crowns so much. As I said, I might drill holes through them and then just have them as danglers on bits and pieces. Because yeah, they look pretty cool. Just all cleaned up. And I cleaned up the crown bits. But yeah, anyway, that's what I've got. I've got a bag full of all the bits and pieces now. So yeah, and they really do clasp the pouches up. Once you start making the pouches and then putting them on the antler, on the pouches, I think they make the pouches look really good. Just adds another tactile thing to it. I think it yeah, just really makes them, sets them off with the leather. I think it yeah, classes them right up. And I like this bit too on on my walking stick. It just adds another detail bit that just classes it up a lot. But anyway, yeah, thought I'd show that those bits because it's pretty easy to do. Yeah, definitely put a mask on when you're cutting this stuff because it smells like crap. Yeah, it's just burnt fingernails or hair as you're grinding it, because I do it on my grinder, bench grinder, and yeah, it's horrible smelling stuff when you're grinding it. So yeah, you don't want to be breathing that stuff in. Same as drilling it too. Yeah, it's not real nice when you're drilling it either. But yeah, it's funny stuff to handle as you're working it. Yeah, it's very hard drilling and grinding it and that. So yeah. Anyway, that's what I got out of all the 4 antlers. I've cut all of them up except for one, which I cut the bit off because I left it as a pressure flaker, which I've not really attempted to do yet, but I will do one day. I always say that, one day. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, that's what I got from my antler haul. Yeah, I don't think I'll be buying any more off Etsy. I'll try to keep going back to Pet Barn and see if I can get some for that, because I definitely want to get Jason's striker done at some stage down the track. I'll just have to. I've already talked to him online about it. It happens. It's just when I can do it. Anyway, thanks for watching.